On my business card, I am a corporate president. In my mind, I am a game developer. But in my heart, I am a gamer.
What is up, YouTube? It's RS Mario bringing you another Fire Emblem Fates video. That's right, another Fire Emblem Fates video. And it seems like every time I get out of this, and every time I kind of get away from Fire Emblem, it seems to pull me back in. And this time, it's not just covering what's in the game, it's covering the unknown. We're going back into speculation territory, which is where I like to hang out. And it seems here that they have released a trailer, or at least a teaser, of the third scenario. So we know that the third scenario is basically DLC for the game. It's basically DLC for the game that's gonna that was supposed to come out probably later this year in Japan. There's no actual date that I saw for it. I might be wrong on that, but it's supposed to come out sometime this year in Japan, and more than likely it'll come out in America probably when the game comes out. I wouldn't be surprised if they aren't already translating this with the game. So, but I could be wrong. On that. But yeah, so we get another trailer, and then thanks to, of course, the awesome guy over there at Shadow of Chaos 725 for translating this. If you're going to watch his original translated version of the video, go down to the link in the description. Check him out. It's pretty awesome. He's also doing a Let's Play, so watch out for spoilers on his channel. But yeah, let's hop on into this. So the first shot you get, of course, is Aqua, and she's basically standing, over what looks like a cliff or a precipice, and basically she just hops on in there. She just jumps in like, fuck it, I'm gone, I'm jumping in here. And so she just jumps down into this thing, and you see the avatar kind of looks down, and she's hopped into this freaking crevice in the earth. And so basically, eventually he hops down in there with her, and it reveals that this is a valley right on the border of right in the border between Hoshido and the Nor, and basically it's another kingdom down here. It's another unseen kingdom. You see kind of like Aqua giving you the nod, like, good, you hopped in here, and so there lies an unseen kingdom down in this territory. So basically the third scenario. Now, what I thought the third scenario was going to be, you not joining either Hoshido or Nor, and you decide to go on and do your own thing, and it was going to involve whatever this nefarious evil is that's affecting, the world. And I could still be right about that, but yeah, so there's a third kingdom involved with this third scenario. And we see here, now this is something I could not quite explain, from all of the, analysis I did on various trailers. This was in the first trailer. This place with the floating islands, and it seems broke up and kind of distorted, but still, livable. I could not figure out what this was for the life of me. And, all the analysis I could figure out, I couldn't really place this anywhere in the game. And so now we figure out why, because it's not involved in the initial game. Actually involved in the third scenario of the game. So this is probably the third kingdom right here. Now what is probably, we don't really know, but it seems like it's being torn apart. So I don't think it just looks like this, because you see that there's land right here, and you see the land seems to be curling upward. I don't think this is something like like Garatina's realm in Pokemon, where it just looks like that. I think there's an unseen force that is tearing this place apart. Alright, now the next part of this is going to be some spoilers now. This is spoilers to what happens in the first 5 chapters of the game. You can just click the annotation on your screen to get past this part, and you'll still get pretty much all the news involving the trailer. You just won't get the spoilery bits that I'm going to go over. I'll give you a few seconds to do that. All right, too late. All right, so the basically what my theory is on this third, you know, the third kingdom, by looking at this picture, is that the third kingdom could be the kingdom of the dead. It could involve like spirits of, you know, people who died in the game and just people who died in general. Maybe this is kind of like, you know, kind of like purgatory or just the afterlife. You know, because you see this first picture of your mom, you know, and your mom dies in like chapter 5 of the game. So yeah, you know, or this could be a flashback or something like that. You know, that's just my theory going into there. But yeah, you do see your mom again, and yeah. Alright, so now what we see here is also we see more of that like purple dark energy or whatever that was we saw in the E3 trailer, attacking Aqua. You know, so could this is probably, now we see this is probably connected with the third scenario. Now, what I think about this is, I think this scene might happen on both the scenarios, all three of the scenarios, because they revealed it in the E3 trailer, you know, so most of that stuff they revealed in that trailer involved what was going to happen in the games. But, you know, I'm thinking that similar events will happen in all three scenarios, but the core story of the scenario will be different. Similar to how in the Hoshido story, you basically, the core story is defend Hoshido from Nor into space and save the country, and kind of the world eventually. You know, same thing would go for the Nor story, where is in that story it's like, let's, you know, overthrow Garan, let's figure out what this evil force is behind Garan, and basically stop the war and save the Nor. You know, and the third scenario will probably be whatever's going on with this third kingdom, which takes me to the next picture we have here, and that is the guy, or whoever this person is, who basically attacks Hoshido. Now, this is basically, this takes place, we actually see this in the E3 trailer, so it's kind of not a spoiler. We know he attacks Hoshido, and now we get to see that, you know, he's in this trailer as well, so maybe he's involved with this third party country. You know, maybe whatever this third party is, they want, this third kingdom, they will benefit somehow from Hoshido and Nor going to war. So they attack, you know, Hoshido, you know, and of course make it like the Nor did it. Of course the Hoshidos will think the Nor did it, and they would go to war. You know, so basically, what if this is all a setup? You know, what if Garan didn't really attack Hoshido? You know, what if you didn't send whoever this person is, and this whole thing is a setup? Kind of like if you've seen Star Trek: The Undiscovered Country, you would know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you know, what if this entire thing is a setup, and the third game is going to talk about that? That would be freaking interesting. Alright, next picture we have here is a picture of somebody using a magical attack. Now, I'm not quite sure. It's purple, so it could be dark magic. This could be the same person, but I'm not quite sure. But yeah, you know, whoever this is, they're about to mess somebody up. Now, it could be the Avatar, it could be Aqua, but I'm not quite sure. It looks like more of a man hand, so it could be either the Avatar or whoever it is that attacked Hoshido. Next picture we see here is looks like a portal. Now, see that this is the same. This is not Hoshido or Nor. This is the third kingdom right here. You see that little crop of land right there has the same green grass, like, you know, from the other clip of the third kingdom. So this is the third kingdom. Maybe this is what's causing all the geographic distortion in the world. Maybe this is what's ripping the world apart. Whatever this portal is that seems to be just devouring everything. And then right before the portal, we get this dude. I'm gonna call him the fuck dragon, because I have no clue what on earth is going on here. You've got a dragon, and his face seems to be like in his mouth, you know, and you know, it seems like an orb with eyes on it, and the orb rotates, and eyes pop up in different spots. And there seems to be something in the orb, but I can't really see it. I don't know. This is going to be the biggest, craziest enemy you'll probably ever face in Fire Emblem. You know, I'm like, wow. You thought the big golem thing was crazy. Like, this thing, oh my goodness. Like, this trailer right here is freaking amazing. So that's about it for this. So what do you guys think is going to happen in the third scenario? Put it throw down in the comments. You know, like, comment, subscribe. Also, I will be doing some coverage. I'm going to do a spoiler talk type of review thing on the first 5 chapters of the game, because I've watched up to that point and I probably won't watch any further. But yeah, that's about it. So like, comment, subscribe, and as always, people, keep it real.